and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. Today we are starting off a brand new decade. We are in 1340, and as you have seen, our war sims are not having a great time. They have lost their main camp and they are now scrambling to try and forage for food and build shelter for everyone while they wait for reinforcements. We have two sims who were mortally wounded during the attack, and those sims are Harlan and Seraphina. You might remember Harlan was not among the sims who rolled to die in the war. However, he failed his birthday roll off camera and rolled to die in 1340. I bet he took pity on Tara, who was trying to run away with her baby. He fought back to try and buy her some time. And then in the midst of the skirmish, he ended up fighting side by side with Gshade until things took a turn for the worse and they were forced to flee with the help of Seraphina, who was also wounded in the process. Before Harlan passes away, I have Gshade, who's here by his side. He has asked him if he has any last words or a final request, and he does. With his dying breath, Harlan asked Gshade to find his children and bring them back to Windenburg to be put in the care of Adriana's brother, Brayden. And with that, we are going to say goodbye to our favorite outlaw and possibly the best looking sim in my save file. I am not going to plead for him. I feel like this is a fitting end for him and he deserves to be reunited with Adriana on the other side. And I'm sorry, I'm not interested in that right now. Oh, Gshade is doing a stoic face as Grim arrives and oh, he's doing Seraphina first. I thought he was going to do Harlan first, but okay, we can do Seraphina. So Seraphina, we're going to be saying goodbye to her as well. She is Giselane's childhood friend. I wasn't going to plead for her because she is a townie. However, a comment by SM008-7 on the video where we did the war outcomes made me think twice about it. Ghislaine had a lonely childhood and she was his only friend for a long time. It just makes sense that he would try to save her. So I am going to send him to plead for her. Let's go for it. Ghislaine has a pretty good track record with okay, fun timing. Yana. Okay, so Yana is Endrio's third wife. Great, now we have to find a name for this baby. He got a little girl. To choose Yana's name, I kind of got inspiration from Maori names, so I think I'm gonna stay with that for her baby girl. And I see we've got the name Maya, that means bravery, so I'm gonna go ahead with that. And before I press OK on that, we're gonna do a death roll. So while death is already here claiming one sim, we're gonna roll for another. What a way to start the decade. All right, so as usual, we're gonna roll for Mama first. She just needs to avoid a 1. Cutting it close. Baby needs to avoid 5, 10, 15, or 20. She makes it. We're gonna roll for infancy right away. And 1 is fine. All right, we've got a new little baby Maya. Oop. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What? Was that like a joke? He pretended he was going to, and then, really? Oh, Seraphina, I actually had hopes that he would be able to save her. Oh, okay, well that's disappointing. Sorry, Seraphina. We tried. Oh, bye, Seraphina. Yeah, Justine's probably going to take her ashes home to her father. That's so sad. Oh, he already has quite a few. Oh, he has her mother. So Seraphina's mother, Sophronia, is also in his inventory. And he has his own dad's ashes as well. Oh, Harlan. You had a fun life. An exciting life. It's a sad day in Simsland. I guess Ghislaine is also going to take his ashes and give them to his children. I like that he's feeling playful amidst all of this. Oh, he's a loner. I forgot about that. And he believes in himself. Yeah, he's mourning the loss of his best friend. I bet. Yeah, she really was his best friend. He barely knows Harlan. Goodbye, Harlan. Say hello to Adriana for us. All right, so you might notice my game is looking a little bit different. I did change my Gshade preset. I used to use Pound Cake by Elena, which is probably still my favorite, but I figured since the 1340s are going to be a little grim, since we're going to have this phase of the war to end, then we're going to have another phase of the war in 5 years, and then we're going to have the Black Plague. So I went ahead and switched to, I think it's called Cinnamon Bear. Yeah, it's Cinnamon Bear by tianaberrie. And it's a little bit perhaps dreamlike, but it's also a little bit more gray. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. There's this depth of field that's quite pretty as well. However, it makes the menus a bit difficult to read. So I'm turning it off while I'm playing for now. The war camp households have been redistributed, so I kept all of the played Sims in this household here, along with Hubert House, since he is Rosemary's husband, and I sent all of the townies to a separate household, so that this way we can focus on our own Sims instead of having all the townies mixed in as well. If you hear any music, that's my baby, once again. She's 9 months now, she has 4 teeth, and she puts everything in her mouth. Now, we have an important... What? Now, we have an important order of business. Oh, yeah, and Therese is here as well, you know, since she's our soulmate. So, the survivors from the war camp are stranded out in the cold, suffering from frostbite, malnutrition, possibly wounded during the attack. And so we're going to do a special role for them. You didn't really think I'd let my Sims off easy after the war outcome rules didn't actually kill anyone important, right? So this is inspired by the dysentery roll that Sleepytime Sims did for her war camp in her playthrough, but instead of rolling once to see who gets sick and then rolling again to see who dies, we're gonna roll a d12 and we're gonna have 3 possible bad outcomes. 1 means death, 5 means permanent injury, such as an amputation, for example, and 11 means permanent illness, or at least lasting poor health. Anything else means that they had a bad time but survived without any permanent consequences. Okay, so I haven't actually started rolling yet, but the first number that came out when I opened the dice roller is 11, which is a permanent illness, which is... All right, let's just hope that doesn't happen to anyone. Oh no, that's true. We have an infant here, the poor infant. Okay, we're gonna start by rolling for Hubert, who's this guy here. So Hubert, let it be remembered, is the husband of Rosemary, who is our family matriarch. So our main Sim died in the famine, and then she got remarried to Hubert, who is a soldier. And he volunteered for the war, like the boss that he is. Okay, rolling for Hubert. Hubert is fine. Rolling for everybody's favorite loser, Zane. I call him a loser. He's not really a loser. I think he might be another one of the best looking Sims that we have. See, right, so one reason that I changed my Gshade preset is actually because of this hair. So it kind of annoyed me how red hair ended up being like this sort of clownish color with the other preset. So this is a little bit less irritating for the eye. Okay, rolling for good old Zane. Cousin Zane is fine. William Harcourt. Oh, he's looking pasty with this preset. Okay, so William, of course, is Stephanie's second husband. He is the local blacksmith. 12. He's fine. Oh my gosh. Okay. Am I wasting all the good numbers on Sims that are less important? Like, the ones that I'm really worried about are the Verveers brothers, because their line does not have all that many Sims in it. Okay, Esther, who of course is one of the 9 Barrow siblings from Gen 2, and she has 2 illegitimate children with a nobleman who are staying with the nobleman's mother. Oh, she has lasting sickness. Okay, okay. I have a mod by Nonak that adds reward traits, which is what I'm going to be using for this. So we could say Esther got really, really sick in the cold, and then perhaps her lungs just never healed completely. And let's see how this works to get the reward traits in. Let's see, traits. Oh, see? First thing, so lingering malaise. Sims with this trait suffered an illness which permanently weakened them. They tire more quickly than other Sims. And then for anybody who has an injury, Sims with this trait are dogged by a past injury, which makes learning physical skills more difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and give her lingering malaise. And I have no clue what this is going to do in game, so I'm kind of curious to see. All right, next up, Cedric Fisher. So Cedric here is the husband of Tara, who is right next to him. He is a fisherman. He's fine. Okay. August. So here's the real one I'm worried about. August, Gemma's eldest surviving son. He is fine. He's perfectly fine. Thank goodness. Okay, next up is Therese, our soulmate. Well, Romarin's soulmate. Romarin being our heir for the next generation, at least for now. She's fine. Awesome. Okay, I was worried I made this role too dangerous, but it turned out kind of okay so far. Am I speaking too quickly? Maybe I am. Hannah, she's fine. So Hannah, of course, is Noah's daughter. And then we have her brother, Christopher here, who is already destined to die soon. Well, soon-ish. Let's go ahead and roll for him and see. Okay, but we could still say that something happened while he was stranded out here in the cold. And maybe that's one of the reasons that he's going to die really young. I don't know. He still has a few years left in him, but he also rolled not to get married. So unless he has a autonomous woohoo, which ends up, and you know, like he ends up fathering an illegitimate child, well then that's it. He's just gonna die with no wife and no children. And that's where his line is gonna end. Okay, so after him, we've got Tara. So Tara is also destined to die soon. She has a infant child who is here. Oh, speaking of an infant child, she is also destined to pass away soon, and she has a child with Cedric. So the infant who is at our war camp here, well, it's not really a camp anymore, is it? It's just sort of a group of people. Anyways, rolling for Tara. Tara's fine. Okay. We've got 3 bad numbers out of 12, so that's like 1 in 4 chances of something happening. And out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 Sims so far, only 1 had a bad outcome. Oh no, no, it's Gshade and the baby who are left. Oh no, okay. Rolling for Gshade, Gemma's second surviving son. He's fine, he's totally fine. And Brandon Fisher, who's freezing, poor baby. How is Brandon doing? The baby dies. Oh no. Brandon, no. Oh, and he knew it, didn't he? But it makes sense. He's an infant, surviving in extreme weather. Probably wasn't going to go so well at his age. Oh no, Tara and Cedric, I'm so sorry. Our little war baby. You know, I almost said I'm not gonna do the role for the baby. And like, Tara's gonna pass away soon, so I wanted her to have at least 1 baby because she had like 10 baby tries that we're gonna be losing. Oh, maybe I can have them have another baby before she passes away. I know we can't plead for the infants too. Oh man. Am I regretting this role now? Maybe a little. If anyone could have died, it could have been his dad, you know? Can we sacrifice his dad to save Brandon? Can we do a swap? Like if his dad saw that he wasn't having enough to eat and that he was freezing, his dad sort of gave him his place, like Jack and Rose on the Titanic. The worst part is that my baby's on my lap and she's giving me these like really sweet eyes, like, please don't kill the baby. Please, please don't do it, mama. And he has blue eyes like my baby. Why do I care about him so much? I have to do it, don't I? Oh. Hang on. I have to have her hold him. We're gonna go on the lot so that at least we're gonna have a tombstone for him. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. This is exactly how my baby is looking at me right now. I don't know if I can do it. Okay, I added that roll in for a reason, and it is to make the challenge more challenging, so I've got to do it. I can't just add rolls and then decide not to go through with it. We're doing it, and that's it. And you are going to die by freezing because that's what makes sense. Attractiveness alert. It's not time for this, my man. Oh, I hate how she's putting him down. He's like, Mom, don't put me down, please. Something bad's gonna happen. Don't put me down. Oh no. Death by freezing. Okay. He's gone. And... oh. Got game like an alcohol-induced Casanova? What? Drinking? What did you drink? Okay. Oh man. Okay, it's okay. It's done. The baby's gone. I can stop feeling bad now. We're gonna have you guys have another baby, if we can. Alright, so what's this attractiveness alert that we have here? Christopher Pasquier is thinking about Therese Delorme. Yeah, sure. Okay. You're fun to be around. Yeah, Gshade and Esther get along really well. Cedric's going through grief. I bet he is. Alright, so my plan for today was actually to stick around here, and the forces of evil don't have time for romance? What kind of question is that? Hubert, are you flirting with the Grim Reaper? I love the Grim Reaper's voice. Okay. Wait, what? Excuse me? What happened there? I was busy trying to get Cedric and Tara to have another baby, and I missed whatever was going on here. Okay, so, as I was going to say, my plan for today was actually to stick around here and look at them in the background there, and try to get these guys to survive. So, right. I put a pond here thinking they could bathe and go fishing, but then I forgot it's winter, so they can't. Okay, so if we want any chance at surviving out here, we're gonna have to start sending them out foraging. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna find while they're foraging. Okay, you like Christopher, go for it, Therese. Romarin is fooling around, so you might as well do it too. Hopefully you won't come back pregnant though. Actually, that would be a good way for him to have to marry her. Christopher passes away, then Therese is pregnant with his baby, and so Romarin ends up marrying her. Since Christopher is his cousin, right? So to hide what happened, maybe Romarin goes ahead and marries her. Okay, we're gonna send Christopher, let's send, I don't know, Esther maybe? And then we're gonna send Cedric here to go fishing. I mean, I don't know what they can forage in winter. There must be something. The stream has frozen. Oh. Oh. Well, that makes things a bit more difficult. I thought I could send him, but isn't ice fishing a thing? Okay, let's go hunting then. We're gonna send Zane. Osric? Is Osric here? Okay, let's send Osric, whatever. The Lord is gonna help them out. Hubert's gonna go... Okay, the cousins are gonna go together, and then I'm just gonna have William and Ghislaine stay here. We can say they're trying to, like, build a gloomy compliment. Yeah. Try to flirt? Why are you guys trying to flirt with each other? You're both mourning, and they keep trying to flirt with each other. That's... okay, that's just weird. But... they keep refusing too. So. Okay, you guys are just, I don't know, losing your minds from the cold. So I bet that while everybody's out foraging, these two are going to try and build some shelter. So I should have put the household funds to 0, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it 500. And let's see what we can do with 500 simoleons. Okay, so the answer is, with 500 simoleons, we can't do much. We had enough to buy a campfire and a small medieval tent, and now we have 50 simoleons left. So we can say that they built a fire and they built a makeshift shelter here by chopping down a tree. Or actually, they might not even have an axe, so maybe they can't even really chop down a tree. Maybe they just sort of gathered whatever was fallen and then did something with leaves. You're gonna have to imagine, because I don't actually have CC for that. And that's it. This is the camp where 11 Sims are going to be trying to survive. This was all actually an excuse, of course, to use the natural living skill. So I'm really curious to see what I can do. Okay, so forage interaction can yield collectibles, harvestables, apothecary ingredients, plus fairy dust if foraging in Everdew. Okay, oh man, these guys really are not getting along, which is kind of surprising. I always thought Gshade was a really nice guy, but okay, leave him alone. Don't give him fake bad news. It's not time for that really right now. Cannot forage on this ground. Try grass, dirt, or sand. Okay. Leave him alone, man. He's going to scare him. It's not appropriate right now, my man. Gshade can sleep on the ground indoors and outdoors, but will gain energy slowly and lose hygiene. Yeah, see, hygiene is going to be the challenge right now because he can bathe in any outdoor water that's shallow enough to wade in, including ponds. But the thing is, the pond is frozen. So I don't know how helpful that is. Yeah, you got a tulip. That's really useful. Thanks, Gshade. Okay, what does he have in his inventory except a bunch of graves? He has holly and tulip. Just like, you're useless. Like, I'm gonna go and find food. Can we eat this? Holds up a flower. Oh, William just uncovered the gloomiest object ever seen while foraging. A lone freezer bunny plush. Dirty, ragged, alone. William hasn't seen a plush like this in years. This freezer bunny is a microcosm for the greater world around us. What? William has contracted the emotional void ailment? Oh no! He's got the rock thing from Game of Thrones. Oh no, contagious spread. Oh no. Try asking a fairy friend. Yeah, well, we've only got one. Just like still picking flowers. Oh no, you're gonna have to be sleeping away from everyone. Emotional void ailment. He feels like his emotions have been drained away, leaving nothing but an empty void. I mean, I could see that happening after everything that's happened. And you also watched an infant pass away, so... William dug up some trash. Who buries bags of trash? See, William is actually much better at this. He got a green pea, a carrot, and basil. Just I found a rose. Stop it with the flowers. It's useless. So in some of the stuff that they found, I'm just gonna sell it and we can say that's because they were like picking branches and whatnot to build a shelter and make a fire and everything else. Aura petal. Aura petal. Oh, it's like an apothecary thing? Okay. Well, that's interesting because Esther did go and ask the healer who was at the camp to help her learn a bit more about healing so that she could actually be useful while she was at the camp and help with the wounded soldiers. So it actually really fits that Esther found aura petals. Oh no. They're all stinky, but they can't wash themselves because the pond is frozen. And he got a small rabbit. Great. So how can I cook this now? All we have is this fire. And the only thing that I know we can reliably cook on fire is fish. Roast, veggie dogs, hot dogs, marshmallows. That is not helpful. I may actually have to cheat this a little bit and give us an actual appliance. So what I could do is sell whatever they actually hunted, and then we're just gonna pay for a random recipe and say that this is what they foraged or hunted, like bison stew. It's 36 simoleons, so let's go with that. And we can say that they went and hunted, well, probably not a bison, but rabbit stew is what we're going to be calling it. Night is falling. It's going to get really cold. All these sims are stinky. I'm going to go ahead and give the apothecary ingredients all to Esther. Maybe everybody agreed that she was the person most likely to be able to heal them if they did get sick. And then if we get a bit of money, I might get an apothecary table and then she can actually make a cure for poor William. These sims are all socializing instead of doing anything useful. I got a lot of lightning root leaf and it's really valuable, so I'm kind of happy about that. Oh, you guys, something really disappointing happened. My disk ran out of space while I was recording and the pop-up did not appear above the screen, so I just kept playing and talking and so much stuff happened and you guys missed it and I am so sorry. It's so disappointing. So we're now 1 p.m. and I'm not sure how much footage was lost. But Therese gave us a surprise, and she started flirting with Auguste Revieres and with Hubert Howe, and had a woohoo with Auguste. So I don't know if she's pregnant. She might be. I have no clue. I don't know how much was lost. Another thing that happened is that Esther went and learned the apothecary skill and managed to heal William from an ailment. And I was just telling you guys that I was thinking about moving to Tartosa for a birthday. But now I lost so much footage. I'm so disappointed. I kind of want to stay here again so that you guys can see the chaos that is going on around here. Something really weird is happening. I added some mods to make the autonomy go better, and it seems to be messing up the autonomy more than helping it, honestly. He's returning to lot. I don't know which lot you want to return to, but you can go and fertilize the pee-pee bush. Oh man, so I was having these guys forage, and they all managed to sleep outside. Things were going well. Hannah is flirty, that's dangerous. And everything was going kind of well. I mean, except that they've only got one bath for 11 sims. But apart from that, they were... Oh, she needs rest? Oh yeah, she needs rest. Okay, well let's send Esther come and sleep here because they now have enough natural living skill to be able to sleep outside. And it was beautiful. They were all sleeping outside and increasing their... Who got the hearts? Who is she flirting with? Is it because she has high desire? Is that what the issue is? Why is she complaining about the toilet? Her hunger is going down so fast. Oh no. Oh no, she's pregnant. She's gone to puke. She's gone to puke. She's pregnant. Oh no. So Therese? Hubert is... What does this have to do with anything? Oh no. Therese is pregnant with Auguste's baby. How is that gonna work? Because I mean... Oh, Tara. Tara's expecting. Wait a second, I'm confused. Tara? I mean, Tara just... Oh yeah, Tara's pregnant. Oh, I'm actually happy about that. She just lost her infant, so... Yeah, I forgot to put streamer mode back in, so I kind of don't want to pan the camera that way because I'm afraid we're going to see a peewee. I'm fairly sure Therese is also pregnant, judging by how fast her hunger is going down. Which, complicates things for our main heir, who was hoping to marry her when she got back. But she's gonna be coming back with a baby. Maybe she could pass it off as somebody else's baby, come back from the war saying that she came back with I don't know, an orphan from someone who died during the war. Like, I don't know, maybe she could try and pass it off as Seraphina's child. Since she passed away, nobody can really contradict her, I guess. What? I'm telling you, something's weird with the autonomy here. Too much flirting. Everybody's flirting, and it's not with the right people. The autonomy was supposed to help Sims be more faithful, but now everybody's being unfaithful and not liking it. Hubert, get the message. Stop flirting. Okay. Oh, she's already doing the pregnancy walk, isn't she? No, she's not. Okay, not yet, but I'm sure she's pregnant. I'm sure she is. Auguste. Oh yeah, and the funny thing is that Auguste, when he woohooed with Therese, he did it in the bush, and right outside the bush was his brother Ghislain, and Ghislain just shook his head like, brother, you have a wife back in Windenburg, a wife and 3 children. This is not appropriate, but I guess these are extreme conditions, and they just needed some reassurance and warmth, I guess. But I guess you really went and did it now. He's already married, but he is a nobleman, so I guess he would at least try to provide for her and her child. And actually, you know what? This might actually work for her war outcome. Maybe she's gonna have the baby and also be granted a lot of... Wow, okay, that was synced. He might try to buy her off, and they're gonna pretend it's somebody else's baby, and I guess everybody who's here is gonna have to keep the secret. Alexander, you're a prisoner. You can't be here right now. Alright, so, yeah. Oh, she's telling me that she's pregnant. I don't know how Therese is gonna hide this from everyone though. They're all living in pretty close quarters and well, who and why are you here? Didn't I delete you? Man, I'm telling you, I'm really bummed that I lost all that footage because quite a bit happened and it was pretty funny seeing all of these Sims flirting inappropriately, but it is what it is. Oh, wait a minute. So that means you guys missed the births. I'm not sure what was recorded and what wasn't, but one of the births that happened is that Sabrina had a child. So Sabrina is the illegitimate daughter of Frederick Jr., Brayden's twin. And she got married to Frederick Jr.'s stepson so that he can sort of take care of her and her future children. So Frederick ended up sort of indirectly taking care of his daughter after all. And then the other birth that happened is that one of the Roses at the war camp had a baby, and I'm pretty sure it's Harlan's. She was the Rose that really took a liking to him, and I didn't realize she was pregnant, but apparently she was, and she had a baby boy. And so Harlan, after passing away, had one more child. So he's got 5 children out in the world, 3 of them illegitimate. And oh, here's the Madame. Maybe she's coming to check to be sure everything is all right with these guys, because the rest of the townies are also roughing it at the moment together in a separate household. Zane is passed out in the bathtub. I can't show you guys though because streamer mode is missing. Esther's natural living experiences have conditioned her body to the elements. She's no longer affected by extreme heat or cold, which isn't really appropriate since she did roll to have the lingering malaise, but okay. So basically just have everybody sleep outside and you're good. Their natural living skill just sort of learns itself while they're sleeping. I don't know how they're learning what to forage while they're sleeping, but it's fine. We can pretend. He's enraged from having a mood swing. Oh right, he's a teen. Poor him, he must be so sad. I think he left his loot back at the camp when it was attacked, so he doesn't even have his instrument anymore. Natural wand? Okay, let's just sell it. I'm just gonna sell everything, and then the money that we have I'm gonna use for meals and for building more shelter for them. So I really feel like this day went by really fast, but I guess it's just because I have so many Sims all trying to survive out here. It's kind of fun though, actually. I do recommend if you guys have a war camp, just get rid of everything. Just try and let them survive. It's a lot of fun. Who knows, maybe you're gonna get 2 surprise babies. I mean, Tara's baby isn't really a surprise. I'm glad that she's pregnant. I need her to have more children before she passes away, you know? All right, so great. This is a great place to leave things. It is the end of the day, so I'm gonna be leaving this part here. I'm really bummed you guys missed out on all the drama because of my recording issue, but at least you'll get to see what comes next with Therese likely being pregnant as a result of her little dalliance with a Gshade. In the next episode, we're gonna go on a bit of a tour of some of our side households to get a few birthdays done, but also to get updates on what's happening with everyone. I also want to mention that I updated my list of mods and posted that over on my Patreon account. The link is in the description, just in case you guys are looking for mods for your own gameplay. I usually posted a summary of each episode on my Tumblr, but I feel like Patreon is a little more user-friendly, so going forward, I'm going to be sharing my episode summaries on Patreon instead of Tumblr. Thank you so much for watching, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I will be seeing you all in the next episode.